Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Rite of the Shaman, a movie it seems like a positive. It's trying to be a very positive movie. It seems a little low budget, but seems to be trying to be inspiring. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my book. Link in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 8. Check it out. So the main character here is this kid, Kai, and I guess he's having trouble in school. It's a typical story. And I don't know, he finds inspiration in, I guess, a shaman, and then finds the shaman inside himself, and then helps other people. I don't know how the shamans, I mean, they're just using the word shaman. They're just throwing it out there like everybody knows what it means. I mean, I do know what it means, but it's usually specific to a particular kind of religion. And here it doesn't seem to want to identify that. But, it does seem like a positive movie. I got to be honest, when I was watching the trailer, I was a little worried, like, is this some sort of cult? Did I stumble upon the trailer for a cult? Because it kind of feels that way. They got all these people in cloaks dancing around, and like the movie, it doesn't look like a movie. There's a lot of people smiling, they're smiling and looking, like this, a little too much, and then these guys look a little culty. Is it a cult? I mean, it's on the IMDb, so I guess it's a real movie. It's got a owl in it. Is it like the Harry Potter of shaman movies? I'm not quite sure. It comes out, join the hero's journey. It's a very generic tagline. May 27th, if you're interested. Oh, here we go. We got some credits here. Directed by Alicia O'Burl Farmer. And written by Alicia O'Burl Farmer and Janice Spencer Wise. Starring Tyrell O'Burl. So maybe that's her son in the role. Oh, and Janice Spencer Wise. So the co-writer is also starring in it. And I'm not familiar with any of these people. It's from Purdue Distribution. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the message. I'll say that. It's a nice, positive message. It's a bit of a drama here. I assume these are the estranged parents. And then there's a sweeping drone shot here of him trying to figure out things. And then the shamans come along and help him, I guess. Are the shamans real, or are they in his head? It's various high school students trying to deal, and they're, high-fiving each other and hugging each other and sending each other positive notes. And I guess there's some a-holes there that are pushing the kid around. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're pushing Kai around is his name. They say his name a bunch of times in the trailer. And then I guess this guy's having trouble and Kai helps him out. Maybe that's how he finds himself. So I don't know. If I had to guess the movie here, I would say the first act is this kid Kai, having trouble in school, getting frustrated, having trouble at home, and then something changes, someone in his life, maybe the mystical shaman appears to him and says, oh no, you need to be positive and fight through and you'll win in the end. And so he does, and he becomes a positive force in the school, turns things around, maybe inspiring others, and then I don't know. So it's kind of hard to tell from the trailer. It's not, I kind of want to like the movie because I'm kind of rooting for it because it is a very positive message, but I'm not really seeing the plot here. They're not giving me enough of the pieces I'm kind of not putting together. It just seems like a high school drama where the kid, I guess, is inspired by some generic shaman figures who may or may not actually exist. Maybe they're just in his mind. Maybe they're fictional. Maybe they're ghosts, like the Jedi. I don't know. It just says Rite of the Shaman. They're all the Rainbow Coalition in terms of the diversity, so they're not from a particular, you know, ethnic group. I couldn't say they're druids. I mean, they might be. I mean, maybe these were all people in the current day, and they've got a little coven of druids or witches or something, and they help them out. Is this a witch positive movie? It's a little confusing. You should just come out and say what it is. You know, this sort of beating around the bush. This is a rookie move of screenwriters and to some extent producers. You know, just tell us what the damn movie is. If this is an inspiring movie that's about pagans, let's say, you're allowed to make that movie. Nobody's going to stop you. I mean, yeah, there might be some Christian lunatics who might object to it, but who cares? No, this doesn't look like a very big movie. It's not going to cause that much of a stir that people are going to, you know, protest in the movie theaters. Most people just won't care. It's got to look entertaining. Does this look entertaining? It looks okay. It might be watchable. It doesn't look exciting. Like, I'm not amped to see this movie. I want to like it, but because it seems to have a positive message, but I just don't have enough info here. So, guys, you gotta tell us what the plot of the movie is, you know, without giving away the ending. And you can't just use a term like shaman, Rite of the Shaman. Like, if these were all Native Americans and you said Rite of the Shaman, I'd be on board because I'd understand, like, oh, these guys are all, I don't know, Navajo. So Navajos have shaman, I assume. So that makes sense. Okay, he's a Navajo shaman. Okay, now I get where you're going. But when you just say Rite of the Shaman and you show me the Rainbow Coalition and the group of shaman, I'm like, well, what? What are we doing here? Is it a real thing? Is it a fake thing? Is it? I don't know. And again, I got a bit of a culty vibe from the whole thing. I don't think it's a cult movie. I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, it's on the IMDb. Seems to be a lot of people in this movie. They seem to be acting. I think these are the parents, or at least the mother and maybe the new boyfriend. I don't know. Seems to be some drama. But I'm not getting why there's drama or who these guys are. Who the hell these guys are? I mean, they look important. But who are they? Oh, they're the shaman. The shaman for what? Oh, for the Rite. The Rite of what? Where are they? What? Where's this shirt? Why does this shaman have no shirt? Who are these people? Who are these people? As Jerry Seinfeld would say. So I'm a little lost. Oh, look at me. I'm like the first view here. Is this going to be a good movie? I doubt it. It just doesn't seem like... I mean, if you can't get it together enough to tell me who the shaman are, at least give me a hint at who they are, then I don't think you have a sound movie. I think you're so in love with the idea you kind of glossed over that part. You know, because and I get it. You want to give this powerful and positive message, but you can't be just hyper focused on that. You have to entertain people. If they get a positive message and if you entertain them first, whether or not they get the message, well, you hope they get a message. You hope. If they don't, well, at least they were entertained. If they're not entertained, it doesn't matter to your message. They're going to tune out halfway through this movie and go, I'm out. So, Rite of the Shaman. Go back and recut it, guys. That's my advice. Tell us who these shaman are. Don't beat around the bush. Just tell me, is this a Dungeons and Dragons thing? What is this? These people look like they've got a specific role in this movie, and I have no idea. Just because you call them Shaman, that's not enough. And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for more base takes with a news blast and a very sleepy Hollywoke hot take. We'll see you in the next one.